What's up, Gene here. Welcome to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to talk about why I sold my car. Before we get into this video, if you're new here to this channel, we talk about real estate investing, personal financing, and investing as a whole. So go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell for me and smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you're trying to invest in the stock market, go ahead and click my link down below for Robinhood so you can get a free stock. I sold my car. Before I give you the reason why I sold it, we're gonna go back to the beginning of the story. As far if you've been following my channel, I've been looking to invest in the real estate market. I started the process back in November of 2019, so it's been almost close to a year now. Throughout that time, I've had 3 properties under contract and wasn't able to close on all 3 of the property. Waste money on inspection, I waste money on appraisal. So I was like, man, it's time for me to do something different. Something gotta change, because why am I not closing on a property yet? And I've been looking, trust me, I've been on the MLS, realtor.com, Zillow. I just been searching like a hawk each and every day. I also made a decision to part ways with my realtor and my lender, because you guys know that saying, man, the one about insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting to get different results. So currently I have a new realtor, he's also a broker, and we getting the ball rolling, so things are moving. Getting back to my car, throughout this whole process, it's been in the back of my head to basically sell it. I'm like, man, currently I was paying $387 on it, plus to add on the insurance. So combined, I was paying $500 a month with the car and the insurance. So I'm like, man, that's money that's going out of my pocket. Throughout that whole time, I started beginning to resent the car, because I feel like it's hindering me, because I'm trying to basically bring down my debt to income ratio, and the car was the biggest debt that I had. I owed $12,000 on it. In the back of my head, I had this thought like, man, just sell the car, just sell the car. Do you really want to get a rental property? Then I started reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it made perfect sense. Robert Kiyosaki was saying that the middle class, they'll buy stuff off of debt, then they begin to resent the luxury that they buy because it's off of debt, because you have to pay each month on it. So you're like, man, why did I get this? So it made sense as to why I started feeling like that. I'm like, man, that money could have been going somewhere else. I could have been investing that money in the stock market. I could have been saving more to get a bigger house, and the car is affecting my debt to income ratio. So I finally made the decision to sell the car. And when I sold the car, I still owed a balance on it, because by the time I got around to selling the car, I owed $11,800, and the appraisal for the car was $9,000. So I had to come out of pocket for at least $2,800. So, but I wasn't mad. I just feel right now, I just feel like a burden is lifted on my shoulder, and my debt to income ratio is better. Like I said, that was one of my biggest debt, because as you guys know, if you've been following my channel, I paid off my student's loan. Now the car is off of me, so now I'm just chilling and waiting to get this rental property. And I know most of you guys might say, oh,
how you gonna get around now that you don't have a car?
Well, times is changing. As far as my job, I've been working from home since this pandemic started. Shout out to my job. So I really don't, that's the place I really would drive the most, but I really don't have to drive there no more. And also, you can always catch an Uber, you can always rent a car if need be. So I'm happy I made that decision. We on the right track. And the car, I feel like the car I looked at it as like a stepping stone. It was trying to stop me from getting where I want to be financially. I'm like, man, because that 387, it was counting against my debt to income ratio. It was just too much. I was like, man, I was looking at the car sideways, like we had beef or something. I was like, man, every time I'm driving the car, I'm driving depressed, like, man, I need to sell this car. So I'm glad that I finally sold it. It was nothing against the car. It was a nice car. But I have to get where I want to be financially. The rental property is more important, is an asset. The car is a liability. I can always get a car in the future once I have my rental property and I can start saving more. Hopefully the next car I get, I can buy it in cash. So that's how I start. That's the end of the video. Please comment down below and let me know what you guys think. What's one of the biggest things that you feel like you had to get away from to attain success, either financially? Please let me know in the comment down below. If this video added any value to you, please go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It will really mean a lot. That's how YouTube will spread this video. Until next time, please be safe, be healthy. Peace be with you.